Hello, ladies and gentlemen. 38th favorite dad in the family community, Papa West, Jacob West, here for an exciting match in TMG teams. It has been a while since we've had a teams match. The last one was whenever I was talking about or showing the new format of round number 3 with Space Pain and 21%. And then before that, it had been our championship match. So it has been a while since we've seen teams matches. I'm going to try to do them a lot more frequent than I've been doing. But let's be honest, that's not hard to do it more frequent when I had 3 last year. But thankfully, I have some writers helping me out too. So we should see. We shall see. I do have 2 brand new teams, 4 people who have not competed in TMG singles or teams yet. One person who we've kind of seen around. He has been in Geek and also has managed some in TMG singles. But all 4 looking to get their debut out. So I'm going to go ahead and introduce the first team first. One person is not here, so I'm going to do the other team. Oh, hey, I just saw them pop up. I'm still going to do the other team, though. I have Melancholy Mania, Jack Pinchuk, Alex Coronado. Jack, Alex, how are y'all doing today?
Well, I'm doing well. It's been a long day, but I'm excited to just play some trivia with some people that I know and tolerate at least a little bit, enough to hang out with for an hour every Sunday. Alex?
Yeah, same. If you could not tell, I am the comfiest of boys, which makes me the melancholy of the 2 of us. Jack is our resident golden retriever. That makes him the mania out of the 2 of us. And one thing that really the only thing we can agree on is that movies are fine. They're fine. And the other thing that we can agree on is that the other team is also, fine. They're fine.
All right. Well, everybody is fine. Alex, Jack, I'm excited to get y'all in here. I got y'all in here, so now I get to get y'all out of here. Bye, guys. And as I bring in your opponents today, I have She Died Dude, which is Adelaide Spence and Matthew Chen. Spence, Matthew, how are y'all doing today?
What is up, the true daddy of this division? I am here, Johnny Faraday, with my boy, Thunder C. Matthew Chen. I saw this dude's knees a week ago. That's how we fucking bond. I've seen his legs. We're Gucci. What if a team bonds like that? Jackson's fucking Canada. He can't do shit compared to us today.
Yeah. So, Spence, how's Grandma doing?
I got some bad news. She died, dude.
Let's get started.
All right. Well, with that, I'm just going to bring everybody in. Hopefully you got the reference. If not, I'm sorry. I'm going to do a little bit of rearranging to get myself in the middle because I don't know why I want to be in the middle of this, but I have to separate the 4 of you, I guess. I guess that worked. So this is going to be a basic match in TMG teams, 3 rounds to a finish. Really, I'll explain round number 1 because right now we're in round number 1. Once we get to round number 2 and round number 3, I'll explain round number 2 and round number 3. But we're not there yet. The way round number 1 works is I'm going to ask all 4 of y'all 10 questions ranging from different aspects of movie trivia. You're going to take your answer, whether it's the correct answer, whether it's a funny answer, whether it's a complete guess, or whether you just really want to say something nice about me or your competitors today. You're going to take that answer, write it on a whiteboard, piece of paper, etch your sketch, carve it into your arm. Whatever you do, I don't care what you do, just as long as it is legible. For some people in this community, that's very hard. For the 4 of you, I hope that's not as difficult as it is for others. After a certain amount of time, I'm going to say your name, reveal to me your answer, and vocally tell me what you said. If what you wrote and what you said match and are correct, you get 1 point. If it's incorrect, you get nothing. Why would I give you something if you didn't earn it? I don't know. And then throughout the entirety, if you get all 10 questions correct, you do get a bonus question. But let's be honest, probably is not going to happen. I say that, it's probably going to happen today now. And then throughout the entirety of this match, you do get 4 repeats. If you didn't fully hear the question, please let me know. I will give you a technical. However, if you need a little bit of extra time, you just really love my voice and want to hear me say things again, use one of your repeats. You have 4 of them. Use them however you want to. And if you feel like the question is worded weird, or my answer is wrong and your answer is right, it's not. These questions are written by professionals, but I have to give you the option for a challenge. So if you think you're right, throw out a challenge. I'll talk it over with my team. My team is nobody. My team is me, but we'll see how that goes for you. So with that, is everybody ready? I see thumbs up. We are good to go. All right. So with that, question number 1 comes in the category of Farley/Spade. What does Kickin' Wing sell when he meets Joe in Joe Dirt? This obviously Chris Farley and David Spade. And a good time to let everybody know, right above Matthew is a timer counting down from 15. This timer is not canon. This timer is specifically there to make sure I give competitors an appropriate amount of time in between questions. I say about 15 to 20 seconds. That's an appropriate amount of time. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pens down. Alex, what do you have?
Tires.
And Matthew.
I said cars.
Jack.
I said chicken wings. I have no clue.
And Adelaide.
But Juicy Jacks.
Ooh, dirty sweep. We are looking for fireworks, specifically snakes and sparklers. Getting y'all with the first one. Hopefully we turn that around with question number 2, which comes in the category of Tim Burton. Who plays Alice in 2010's Alice in Wonderland? But like I was saying, 15, 20 seconds, an appropriate amount of time. Not minutes in between questions. That's way too long. But that has happened in Papa's Birthday Extravaganza, number 1. 5,
How many
4,
birthdays do you
3,
have?
2, 1. Pens down. We'll talk about that here in a second. Matthew, what do you have?
Mia Wasikowska.
And Jack.
Mia Wasikowska.
And Adelaide.
Mia Wasikowski.
And Alex.
The spelling on this. Mia Wasikowska.
I cannot give it to Spence. It is
Yeah.
Mia Wasikowska. Everybody but Spence getting that correct. It is 2-1. Question number 3 comes in the category of Will Smith. What kind of creature is Nick Jacoby, Daryl's new LAPD partner in Bright? So Papa's Birthday Extravaganza number 1 was about 3 years ago. Papa's Birthday Extravaganza 2 last year. Papa's Birthday Extravaganza number 3 coming very, very soon.
Yeah.
As Spence walks away. There we go.
Sorry, my cat is trying to shit on some comforter.
Okay. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pens down. Jack, what do you have?
Orc.
And Spence.
Fairy lives don't matter today. Orc.
Alex.
Orc.
And Matthew.
Orc.
Orc is correct. Everybody getting that. Question number 4 comes in the category of Mike Myers, the comedian and bad actor, not the horror person. In Shrek, after invading a swamp, what are the first fictional characters Shrek sees? Obviously, I just need like the first one's not in order. Every single character that he sees. You don't have enough time to write that.
Repeat.
Jack using his first repeat. In Shrek, after invading his swamp, what are the first fictional characters Shrek sees?
Both matches today. My cat's been a fucking demon.
That's cats in general. If you want to hear more about cats, check out TMG Entertainment's Movie Battleground, where I take on Aaron Cannoli whenever that match uploads. Question number 2, great question about cats. 5, 4,
The movie?
3, 2, 1. Pens down. Going with Spence.
Three Little Pigs.
And Alex.
Talking horse.
And Matthew.
I also went 3 Little Pigs.
And Jack.
I just simply said fairies.
See, she died, dude. Very close with the number. But instead of the 3 little pigs,
Mice.
it's the 3 blind mice.
Damn it.
I had that and I erased it.
All right. So with that, we're moving on to question number 5, which comes in the category of fantasy sci-fi. What Star Wars actor plays Moses in 2011's Attack the Block? Unfortunately, we did not talk about the movie cats. We just talked about animals of the feline variety in movies. My answer and Aaron's answer, 2 very different answers. What our answers were, watch the match and find out. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pens down. Going back to Alex.
John Boyega.
And Matthew.
John Boyega.
And Jack.
John Boyega.
And Spence.
John Boyega.
John Boyega is correct. Everybody getting that correct. As we move on to question number 6, Harrison Ford. What is the name of the character played by Harrison in The Fugitive?
Oh, shit. Oh, fuck.
Is it just
And
first
well-
name?
I was about to say, while Spence is shouting out profanity, I do need both first and last name. Matthew, because of that, I'm going to give you a little bit extra time. I don't necessarily need his profession, just first and last name. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pens down. Going with Matthew.
Is it Richard Kimball?
And Jack.
I just wrote, I didn't kill my wife because I couldn't remember.
I don't care. Spence.
The Fugitive.
And Alex.
Random white guy name. John Kimball?
Very close. Matthew, the only one getting it correct. It is Richard Kimball, which ties it up 6-6. Question number 7 comes in the category of Oscar-nominated Ingrid Bergman movies. This just so happens to be Melancholy and Mania's Strength. What film did Ingrid Bergman win her first Oscar for being Best Actress? It's a good time to announce whenever you give me a strength to use in question writing for TMG singles and teams. Not only is it a wheel option round number 2, it's a wheel option round number 3, but I make it a question in round number 1. So you're guaranteed to get a question in your strength. Guys, isn't that just such a strange concept? 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pens down, going with Jack.
Also, her best performance, Gaslight.
And Spence.
Thanks, Jack, for sharing your notes doc with me. Gaslight.
I removed your access to it.
No, you didn't.
And Alex.
Gaslight.
And Matthew.
Gaslight.
Gaslight is correct. Everybody getting that. As we move on to question number 8, comes in the category of Greta Gerwig directed films. And your question, coming out in July, what is the name of the film Greta directed, starring Margot Robbie and Ryan Gosling?
Come on, Reddit leaks. Give me some plot detail questions.
Fun fact, guys, this is She Died Dude Strength. Whenever you give me a strength and question writing for TMG singles and teams, not only is it a wheel option round number 2, it's a wheel option round number 3. Then I make it a question round number 1. So you're guaranteed a question in your strength. Guys, isn't that such a strange concept? 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Hands down, going with Jack.
Barbie.
And Spence.
Saving cinema this year. Barbie.
And Alex.
Best picture, Barbie.
Matthew.
Yeah. And also Best Actress, Barbie.
All 4 correct. With your answer, with your takes on what Barbie's going to do to cinema, no?
She's
Question
going to
number
nuke
9.
cinemas on July 23rd.
Question number 9 in the category comedies. What does Miles steal at the beginning of Blue Streak, causing himself to pretend to be a police officer in order to retrieve it? Before anybody asks, I'll take a pretty general answer on this. But I just want to thank the 4 of you for not complaining that I was asking a question about a movie that has not come out yet. Everybody in testing yelled at me because I
I mean, it
wrote
was
a question
easy, so it's not a
about a
problem.
movie.
It was easy, so
This is the
We
Five,
hit the question.
4,
so
3, 2, 1. Depends on, they did too, but still. Spence.
Police car.
And Alex.
Drugs.
Matthew.
Going back to my old answer, car.
And Jack.
Car.
We have another dirty sweep. It's a diamond.
Fair.
All right, question number 10. This is everybody's favorite question. This is plot synopsis. I'm going to read off the plot synopsis of a film. It is your job to tell me what film I am describing. So listen carefully, because if you use your repeat here, I'll be very mad at you. A retired Special Forces soldier lives with his daughter in isolation. His privacy is disturbed when he is visited by a former commander who warns the former soldier that fellow soldiers are getting killed one by one. Shortly after the commander leaves, the soldier's daughter is kidnapped by a Spanish dictator who is trying to regain his power. Instead of helping the dictator take back his country, the soldier sets to take down the rogue leader and rescue his daughter.
Come on, Alex, call for the repeat.
No,
Don't do it. Don't do it.
I'm not.
I complain. I do this to myself. So I have no one to blame but me.
This is 50-50. I'm remembering 2 movies, and I don't.
I'm
We'll
blanking.
see.
I don't think I
5,
care about this one.
4, 3, 2, 1. Pens down, going with Matthew.
I'm wrong, but I just had taken because I couldn't think of it.
And Jack.
Is that what Commando is?
And Spence.
Before Brown Shrieks, you get Commando.
And Alex.
Commando.
Damn it.
It is Commando. Melancholy and Mania both getting that. Spence, the only one for She Died Dude. With that, we are done with round number 1 in a very close game. Melancholy and Mania with 12. She Died Dude with 11. With that, we're going to move on to round number 2. Round number 2 is a wheel round. Fun fact, 66% of our rounds here in TMG Trivia are wheel rounds. But this wheel, brought to us by WheelDecide.com, brought to us by Metroid Prime on the Nintendo Switch, has 8 categories on it. I need to mute the wheel and also prime the wheel. So while that is priming, I have about 8 categories on this wheel today. Horror thriller, Ingrid Bergman Oscar-nominated movies, classics, View Askew Universe, Greta Gerwig directed, fantasy sci-fi, Disney animation, Indiana Jones, and then spinners and opponent's choice are also on this wheel. Each team is going to get a spin of the wheel. If they do not like the first spin, they are awarded one free mulligan. However, they are stuck with it if they choose to spin it again. Each spin of the wheel is a category with 5 questions worth 2 points apiece. If you do not know the answer, you're kind of 50-50 on an answer, or you just really like having options. Ask me for multiple choice. I will give you 4 answers, one of which I'm really sure is correct. It has happened before that none of them are, but one of them should be. If you do go to multiple choice, you are devaluing your question from 2 points to 1 point. And then my favorite thing, if you get it wrong, your opponent can steal for whatever point value you were going for. So with that, Melancholy and Mania, you are currently in the lead. Would you like to spin first or defer to your opponents today?
Defer.
I don't hate the wheel, so I'm fine with going first. But if you prefer defer, I'm good with that.
Let's defer.
All right, choosing to defer. So with that, She Died Dude, your first spin is in, and it lands on spinner's choice. Would you like me to repeat the categories, or do you know what you're taking?
Okay. So here's my thing, Matthew.
Disney
Do you
animation.
think that's what I was thinking. It was either that or Gerwig.
Because I feel like, Disney animation, at least, like I feel like the two of us can work together well on that.
Yeah,
Whereas,
and I don't know if they're gonna get deep nights and weekends questions very well.
Yeah, exactly.
All right, Disney animated.
Going with Disney animation. Fun fact, today's category of Disney animation is written by our friend in the Netherlands, or wherever he's actually from, Abel de Lou. If you sing at home would like to write a category for me and have your name written, send me a message. I'll send you a category to write. If you're good, I'll ask you for more categories. If you're bad, I will never talk to you again. So choose wisely. With that, Matthew and Spence, 5 questions, in the category of Disney animation. Again, you can go to multiple choice if you want to. Question number 1. Are you ready?
Mhm.
Yeah.
All right, your real question number 1. In what Disney animated movie will you find a villain looking for a hideout called the Court of Miracles?
That's the
Hunchback of
Hunchback of
Notre
Notre Dame.
Yep. Hunchback of Notre Dame, final answer.
And I did forget to say it, but we're all veterans here. I need final answer. That is correct for 2 points. Question number 2. What is the first animal Merlin turns young Arthur into in The Sword and the Stone?
I think it's a squirrel, but
Do you know the exact order?
isn't it squirrel and then fish and then what were the 3 animals again?
Bird.
And bird, right? I think it's squirrel first because I think squirrel is the first.
I'm between squirrel and bird.
Just I want to say that like the female squirrel that like he sees
Yeah.
is like early.
I'm fine with it. I'd prefer to go multiple just to be safe.
Okay, we can go multiple.
Yeah, multiple
4.
choice.
All right, your multiple choice options are A, bird, B, squirrel, C, fish, or D, rabbit.
I'm okay with squirrel.
Squirrel, final answer.
Squirrel is incorrect.
Yeah.
Melancholy Mania, your chance for the 1 point steal. I'll give you the full repeat question and options. What is the first animal Merlin turns young Arthur into in The Sword and the Stone? A, bird, B, squirrel, C, fish, or D, rabbit.
Fish.
I mean, they were between bird and squirrel. So, did you want to go with bird, or would you prefer fish?
Doesn't matter. I mean, yeah. Do yours then.
Okay. Bird, final answer.
Bird is also incorrect.
Sorry,
It was a fish.
Oh,
Okay.
I'm done.
yes.
Nobody saying no to that. Interesting. Question number 3 comes to the category of Disney animation, obviously. In Raya and the Last Dragon, what is Sisu's oldest brother Pengu's magic?
I mean, we both don't like this movie, so
Nope. You want to go multiple?
Let's go
Or do you-
multiple.
Actually, no, I feel like Alex is gonna know it. Yeah, let's go multiple.
yeah.
All right, your multiple choice options are A, glowing, B, fog, C, rain, or D, shape-shifting.
Well, I know shapeshifting's in the movie.
All of these are. What
Okay, I
happens
didn't know
in-
that.
All of these are like powers she has in the movie. So
Just go with your gut then. I can't argue anything really.
can we get a repeat of the options?
Yep, you do get one. Is it A, glowing, B, fog, C, rain, or D, shape-shifting?
I guess I'll go fog. Final answer.
Fog is incorrect. Melancholy and Mania, your chance for the 1 point steal. In
What is it,
Raya
Alex?
and the Last Dragon, what is Sisu's oldest brother Pengu's magic? A, glowing, B, fog, C, rain, or D, shape-shifting?
I think it actually is the shape shifting.
I think you're right. Go for it.
Shape shifting. Final answer.
That is also incorrect. The correct answer is rain.
Okay.
Okay.
Isn't Penguin
All
the
right.
newt guy? Little
And
penguin?
she died, dude. She died, dude. Your 4th question. In The Rescuers, while on the Devil's Bayou, what sort of instrument do Bernard and Miss Bianca hide in to evade the alligators?
Oh, fuck.
Do you remember this?
No, I have a few ones dancing in my head. I just feel bad going to multiple so much.
Do you think they know it, or do you want to just shoot for one?
I mean, it's got an instrument. Unless we said like piano is going to be something fairly specific.
So what are you thinking? You want to just shoot or multiple?
I'm fuck it. We can
5,
shoot.
Go for it. What,
Piano, final answer.
Piano is incorrect. Melancholy and Mania, your chance for the 2 point steal. In The Rescuers, while on the Devil's Bayou, what sort of instrument do Bernard and Miss Bianca hide in to evade the alligator?
Jack and Adia.
No, I don't. I don't.
We could do drum, trumpet.
Yeah, no. Go with your gut. If there's one that sticks out to you, I'm fine with you going with it.
Drum, final answer.
Drum is incorrect. Spence, I kind of hate to do this to you. The correct answer is an organ.
Those are different.
Those are different.
Whoa.
How do you get an organ on a
But
fucking bayou?
different.
That shit's heavy.
Yeah.
I'm sure it's on a boat. I wasn't there.
Okay.
I didn't help move it. So with that, She Died Dude, your final question in the category of Disney animated. Where does the tramp take Lady to get her muzzle removed in Lady and the Tramp?
You're
Is
hitting
it
all the
a
ones
park?
I don't like.
Is it a park?
I have no clue. This is. If you know it, go for it.
Well, my mind went to park, but they look like, I don't know.
Don't let them get in your head. If you know it, go for it. If you don't, we're going to go to multiple.
I'm not confident with that.
5,
I feel like
4, 3.
multiple choice.
Okay.
Your multiple choice options are A, a fire station, B, a restaurant, C, a zoo, or D, a train station.
This is a zoo, I think. Then
If you know it, go for it. I am no help with this movie.
zoo. Final answer.
A zoo is correct for 1 point. With that, after She Died Dudes round, they are currently at 14. Melancholy and Mania still at 12. Melancholy and Mania, we're moving on to you for your spin in round number 2.
Opponent's choice. Opponent's choice.
Greta Gerwig directed.
It lands on Greta Gerwig directed. Would you like to
Jack.
keep this or
Come on.
spin it again?
Come on.
What if we just take it?
Let's do it.
Yeah.
Yeah!
Let's do it. Let's take it.
All right, they are taking Greta Gerwig directed, which just so happens to be She Died Dude strength. All right. Fun fact, guys, Greta Gerwig directed this category written by our friend John Marr. If you would like to write questions for TMG trivia,
That's not good.
if you would like to write questions for TMG trivia, send me a message. If they're good, I'll use them. If they're bad, I will never talk to you again. So with that, Melancholy and Mania, your first question in the category of Greta Gerwig directed. How many total Oscar nominations have Greta's 3 films combined for?
Oh,
Jesus. She didn't direct those award ceremonies, so I don't know. Do you want to
Well-
go multiple choice?
sure. Because Nights and Weekends has nothing. It's just Lady
Yeah, that's
Bird
not a
and-
movie, but Little Women
Yeah.
actually got quite a few. And then
Yeah.
Lady Bird got, I think, writing and directing. So
Yeah.
let's go multiple choice.
Multiple.
All
choice.
right. Your multiple choice options, go away timer. A7, B9, C11, or D13.
I want to say it's like 11 because Little Women was actually fairly heavily nominated, and Lady Bird, I think, got at least 2 or 3.
Well, it
So
got
either
it
it's-
got minimum 4. 'Cause,
Yeah.
it
so it's
has
either 9 or
that-
11, right?
Yeah.
Which one?
I'm fine with going with 11.
All right,
5.
11 final.
11 final answer.
11 is correct.
I
for the
got
1
all of
point.
them. I got fucking all of them on 2.
The first film got nothing, obviously. And then it's 6 and 5. I don't remember exactly how.
Yeah.
which
Lady
one
Bird got
which.
5. It's a costume design difference.
All right. Question number 2. In Lady Bird, what 2 things does Sister Jones say are the same thing when talking to Lady Bird about her feelings towards Sacramento?
Attention and love.
Yeah, do that.
Attention and love. Final answer.
I have them as love and attention. I will give it to you.
Yeah,
That is
it's love and intention, but
challenge.
it's the same.
I was joking, guys. Take a joke. Come on. Question number 3. What Massachusetts town do the Marches live in during their younger days in Little Women?
Concord.
Okay.
Concord, final answer.
Concord is correct for 2 points. Your fourth question, what general subject is Lady Bird surprised she's not good at, which her brother has a degree in Lady Bird?
Math?
I think that's right. I think I remember her saying something about math. So yeah, go for it then.
Math, final answer.
Math is correct for 2 more points. And your final question in the category of Melancholy and Mania. Sorry, reading my board. In the category of Greta Gerwig directed for Melancholy and Mania. Who plays James's brother in Nights and Weekends?
I think it's Jay Duplass.
Go for it. I have no idea. I didn't get
Do you
to
want to go
this.
multiple choice just in case? Because this looks like a
Just to minimize the steal. Yeah,
Yeah.
let's do that.
multiple choice, please.
All right, your multiple choice options are A, Jay Duplass, B, Kent Osborne, C, Mark Duplass, or D, Matthias Grunsky.
Okay, so it's A.
A.
Final answer.
Damn it.
A, Jay Duplass is correct for 1 point. With that, as we move on to round number 3, Melancholy Mania is in the lead with 20. She Died Dude right behind with 14. So it is a 6-point game. Still anybody's game. As we move on to round number 3, which is, again, another wheel round. This only has 5 categories. We have our strengths of Ingrid Bergman, Oscar-nominated movies, and Greta Gerwig directed. But I also have War, Adam Sandler, and 2010s. With this, each team is going to get 3 spins of the wheel. Their first spin will be for a 2-point question. Their second spin will be for a 3-point question. And their third spin will be for a 5-point question. Since Melancholy Mania is in the lead, they will be awarded 2 free respins to use whenever and however they want to. She Died Dude, don't worry, you have 1. So with that, we're going to go ahead and spin for Melancholy Mania's categories first. So Melancholy Mania, your first spin for your 2-point question is Adam Sandler. Would you like to keep that or spin it again?
I just don't know which one of can I ask a question? Are we working together for the 2, 3, and 5?
Yes, you will be working together for all 3 questions.
It's a 2.
Okay.
I think we can take a 2. In
Yeah,
Sandler.
we can take a 2 in Sandler if we're working together.
Yeah, we'll take the 2 in Sandler.
All right, so taking Adam Sandler for your 2-point question. Your 3-point question lands on Greta Gerwig directed. Would you like to keep that?
We'll keep the 3 in Gerwig.
Yeah.
Keeping Greta Gerwig for 3. As we move on to your 5-point question. And it lands on War. Would you like to keep War or spin it again?
We would like to respin.
All right, using their first respin. And it lands on
God damn.
Greta Gerwig directed.
Let's stay.
Would you like to keep that for your 5 or use your final respin?
Okay, but if John wrote these questions too, I'm afraid of what a 5-pointer in John Marr's mind is for Greta Gerwig. So
do you know that I absolutely do not care at all?
Okay.
we'll keep the 5.
You know what? It'll take away one of their things. So yeah, we'll keep that.
I don't care at all.
That was the worst thing you could have done to us, Jacob.
It wasn't me. It was Jack.
That's right.
Thanks, buddy.
Fuck John Marr. He did this to us.
So with that, they are grabbing John Marr's. I was about to say John Marr's bull by the horns. They're grabbing John Marr's questions like a bull by the horns. We have Adam Sandler for 2, Greta Gerwig directed for 3 and 5. She Died Dude, your 2-point spin
Take it.
lands on
We'll take
2010.
Yeah.
I'll take that.
All right, your 3-point question
Take it.
We'll take
will
that.
also be in 2010.
Come on. Come on.
And your 5-point question
You should.
lands on War. Would you like to
Hear me
keep that
out.
or spin it again?
There's one good category here.
Let's begin again.
Yeah.
There's one good category. My wondering is,
Yeah.
2010s. All right. So with that, we're moving on to round number 3. Spence and Matthew, all 3 of yours are going to be in 2010s. And again, everybody gets to talk, or both teammates get to confer on these questions. So with that, Matthew, Spence, you're down by 6. You have to get your 5-point question in either your 2 or your 3. You don't have to get both, just one of the 2.
Yeah.
So with that, your 2-point question in the category 2010s. Who directed the 2015 biographical drama Spotlight?
That is Tom McCarthy, right?
Yep.
Tom McCarthy, final answer.
That is correct for 2 points.
Director of The Cobbler.
Ooh. Love that movie. We'll have that discussion later. Question, or your 3-point question, still in the category 2010s. How does Bill Willoughby die in 3 billboards outside Ebbing, Missouri?
Cancer, right?
No, he shoots himself to avoid.
Or he shoots himself because of the cancer.
It's
yes.
shooting, not hanging, right?
Oh, yeah, he shoots himself. I'm pretty sure.
Okay. Shoots himself. Final answer.
Y'all are about to go with cancer, which is how he would have died had he have not shot himself. That is correct for 3 points.
Suicide. All right.
How it almost ended.
Oh, no.
All right, so with that, you are still down by 2. You have to get your 5-point question, which comes in the category of 2010s. Before joining Bean and the A's, what baseball team did Peter Brand work for in Moneyball?
Oh,
my
is
God.
this the Indians?
Maybe. List off teams because I'm bad at sports.
They come from Cleveland. It's not the Red Sox. It's not the Yankees. It's not the Marlins. It's not the Pirates. Maybe it's the Pirates. Okay, maybe the Pirates.
It might be Pirates. Maybe Pirates.
It's not the whatever teams in Seattle. It's not. Gotta go through the states now. It's not the Rocky
5,
fuckers.
4,
Repeat the question.
3. You have 3 left. Before joining Bean and the A's, what baseball team did Peter Brand work for in Moneyball?
I fucking deep cutted this too, motherfucker. I think it's the Pirates, or it's the first one I said.
I feel good with Pirates, but what was the first one you said?
I can't remember. I'll get there. Wait, no, working on the fucking college.
5,
Read the
4,
question.
8.
Before joining Bean and the A's, what baseball team did Peter Brand work for in Moneyball?
Jacob, did I forget the correct answer? Oh, it's the Indians. It's Pirates or Indians?
I lean more towards Pirates, but I don't know.
Okay.
This is all you. This is gonna be you. So just
Can I call my Siri to help me? Pittsburgh Pirates. Final answer.
And your winner, by way of technical knockouts, Melancholy Mania. You're so close with piano when it was an organ. And you are so close with your 5-point question because the correct answer was the Cleveland Indians.
Motherfucker! No! Fucking Cleveland!
I'm just going to let them deal with that in the back. Oh, I forgot to say, this spot's only for winners. Bye, losers. And then kick them out. You'll say that like I don't do that every single match. Alex, Jack, you get the win in your first ever appearance in TMG Teams. Very exciting match. Very close throughout most of it. How are we feeling after this?
I feel good. I hit the Bergman question that was in round 1, so I can sleep well tonight. No, it was a good match. Spence and Matthew are a lot of fun to talk to and hang out with. Well, more Matthew than Spence, but whatever. They're 2 really cool people that I get to hang out with pretty regularly. So anytime I get to beat them is just extra special.
Yeah.
Alex?
I was just on vacation with both Matthew and Spence. They're fine. They're fine. Matthew's a little taller than you expect him. He's also a little thicker than you expect him to be. Like, he's really strong. And Spence is Spence is fine. Quick shout out to John for those Greta Gerwig questions. I spent all day studying nights and weekends because that is the only one that I hadn't seen. It's a 3-movie category, and no one should ever use a 3-movie category. But honestly, this team might, because it ended up going fine. Minus that multiple choice. Hey, this is a pretty good accuracy team. I don't want to say anything, but I don't know that we missed a whole lot. So Jack, good job. I hit the Bergman question that you wanted me to. Is it nap time yet?
Yes. Well, after our thing that we have every Sunday night.
Oh, damn it.
Yeah.
And then it doesn't have to be a nap. You could just fully go to sleep and then wake up in the morning. It's going to be great. But yes, I wanted like certain trilogies to be used as strengths, and a lot of leagues don't allow that. So I'm like, 3 movies is the cutoff. And then immediately regretted it when Ryan Permison chose 1990s James Bond movies as a strength. But again, I dug this grave, or I made this bed. I have to sleep in it. So it's something that's, for the foreseeable future at least, it will be a thing. But that being said, the less movies you have, the deeper the cuts, though. So they chose it, they dealt with it, but y'all got it. So it was very interesting. As we move forward in the world of TMG teams, is there anybody else that y'all would like to take on in the near future?
I don't know who plays in this division. I got kind of shanghaied in the middle of the night. You know how it is. You get a random call. Hey, I'm signing us up for this thing. Why? I already signed us up. Why? And now we're here with a win. So whoever's next is whoever's next. I'll be there, but I'll be sleepy for it. Jack will be there, and we'll have prepped thousands of study notes.
That's a lie, but I'll be there. That's for sure.
Only hundreds, but I like it. Congrats on the win, guys. I'm gonna go ahead and kick you out as I bring in our unfortunate losers today, Matthew and Spence. Spence, I do just want to say thank you for bringing the energy to this match. It's always known that if you are in a call, it's going to be entertaining for whatever reason. But
it's the ADHD and maybe autism.
Did we learn something from this?
Take strength categories and spinner's choice. Don't fuck around. You're gonna find out.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, probably.
That's one. I was also kind of thinking go with your gut. That would have been a smart one. I'm trying to keep a straight face the entire time you're talking, because you're immediately like, oh, it's the Cleveland Indians. I'm like, great, we're gonna go to the next round. So I gotta keep focused. And then you start talking yourself out of it, and I'm like, shut up, don't stop.
Unfortunately, when I open my mouth, you know what happens to our odds of getting a positive record? She died, dude.
Yeah, I bet. So then I do ask, in the future, is it going to be more Survivor quotes, or what's the plan on the future?
If I could make Sierra Easton era Survivor a strength here, I'll use it. I'll fucking run Cambodia questions all over the place. But no, I think just, know our opponents better, because we probably shouldn't have given 2 study freaks a 3-movie category.
I got them to watch Lady Bird.
Yeah, dude, I loved hearing those questions. Like, that was great. But like, yeah, maybe we could
But next time, yes,
next
probably
time.
a bigger category is a good idea.
Maybe we'll see. But again, that is stuff we learn from in the future. Ryan Permison no longer, or I'm not gonna say he's no longer using 90s Bond, but for his next match coming up, he just used action adventure. So he went from 3 movies to a lot of movies. Bold strategy. We'll see how that works out for him. We'll see how y'all's strategy works out for y'all when we move on. But congrats on the performance and keeping it close. 14 points, actually 19 points is what you'll finish out with. Does win a lot of matches in TMG teams. So with that, thank you for being here as I kick y'all in the back. And now, I just got to talk to you. It's our special time, our once a month scheduled visits, like we always try to get. Thank you so much for watching this. If you enjoyed it, please hit that like button. If you haven't already, click subscribe. both of which just take a little bit of effort, no monetary value, but it means a lot to me. I don't think it means anything to anybody else, but it means something to me. And that should mean something to you. But thank you so much for watching. Have a wonderful day. Make smart choices. Or don't. I don't care. I'm not your dad. But I could be your papa.